Hey guys, it's Cameron, and happy New Year's Eve. I can't believe tomorrow is actually 2022. So I cannot believe tomorrow is actually 2022. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well tonight. And I hope you guys had a great day, whatever you guys did. Today's video, I'll be telling you guys um, uh, three scary New Year's Eve stories. So yeah, that's what today's video is going to be. Three scary New Year's Eve stories. And before I start this video, I got something to show you guys that came to my house today. My big German flag, which was my Christmas gift that I ordered for myself. So I got this big Germany flag, and I still have my small one. So yeah, I ordered this off of Amazon, and I thought it was gonna come next week, but it came early to my house today, and it looks so beautiful, like it did online. So yeah, here is my big Germany flag that I ordered on Amazon as a Christmas present for myself. So yeah, this is a beautiful Christmas gift I got for myself. But how you guys like it? I think it looks so pretty. But anyway, let's get on with today's video. But let me go put this back on the wall first. Alright, story number one. A young couple was driving out on New Year's Eve to the store to pick up something to eat for dinner. The boyfriend was driving his pickup truck to the store at night. They are driving on the road. So yeah, they made it to the store. They got whatever they needed for their New Year's Eve dinner. So yeah, they got the food that they wanted, and they drove back home. While they're driving back on the road, something caught the couple's eye. They thought they saw something on the road. It suddenly vanished out of nowhere. So it it disappeared out of nowhere. It looked like it was a ghostly creature, a ghostly figure on the road that must have vanished. So yeah, it was a ghostly figure that the couple have seen on the road on New Year's Eve while they're driving back home from the store. It sent a chill down their spine. So they made it back home and they started making their New Year's Eve dinner. They sat at the table and they ate their New Year's Eve dinner, and it was really good whenever they ate it. And they sat on the couch to look at a movie. So yeah, the boyfriend and his girlfriend sat on the couch to look at a movie on TV. But they weren't afraid of the ghostly figure that they saw on the road that vanished. For some reason, I feel like it was a ghostly hitchhiker. But it kind of was a ghostly creature. I mean, a ghostly figure that was on the road. Okay, story number 2. A man was at home on New Year's Eve, waiting for his wife to come back home from work. He was eating some dinner and looking at looking at TV while waiting for his wife to come home from work that night. Sorry, everybody, just check and see what time is on my TV. Right now it's 5:24 as I'm filming this, but whenever I'm done recording, I'm gonna go eat me some dinner because I'm getting hungry. So I'm gonna eat some dinner whenever I end this video because I'm getting a little bit hungry. So back to story number 2. The man was waiting for his wife to come back home. He went outside to drink a bottle of beer. While he was drinking his bottle of beer on the porch, he thought he heard a rustling sound coming from the bushes. So he heard a strange rustling sound coming from the bush. He had a feeling somebody was stalking him. So he had a terrible feeling he was being watched. So yeah, he had a creepy feeling he was being watched by somebody outside. And also, he heard a creepy laughter. So he heard a creepy laughter coming from outside. So he heard somebody laughing outside in a creepy way. So yeah, he heard creepy laughter outside while he was drinking his beer on the porch. So yeah, he was getting really afraid and he ran back in the house and locked the door behind him. Finally, when his wife came home from work, she heard a creepy laughter coming from outside. So she heard the same thing that her husband heard. So the man was happy his wife was finally back home from work that night on New Year's Eve. But some people do work on New Year's Eve. Not all people, just some people do work on New Year's Eve. So his the his I mean the man was telling his wife he heard rustling sounds and creepy laughter coming from outside, and his wife heard it too, and he was shocked that his wife heard the same thing that he heard. So yeah, he was shocked that his wife heard the same thing that he heard outside. So yeah, both the husband and wife were pretty creeped out by what they both had heard from outside on New Year's Eve. So yeah, they tried to forget about it and they sat on the couch to look at a movie together until the the wife went into the kitchen to make her some dinner and she sat back on the couch to look at some TV with to look at a movie with her husband that night on New Year's Eve. Alright, now the third story, which is the last one. Two men were at a New Year's Eve party. They went to a New Year's Eve party to go celebrate. While they were at the New Year's Eve party, one of the men had to step outside to make a phone call. So he stepped outside for a minute to make a phone call to somebody. While he was talking on the phone, he thought he heard somebody say his name. Wait, hold on a second. So anyway, the man heard somebody calling his name in a creepy voice. He heard a creepy voice call his name. And he was like, "Who's there? Anybody there?" But he heard it again and he ran back inside the party. He told his friend that he heard somebody calling his name in a creepy voice. So yeah, the man was creeped out by somebody calling his name in a creepy voice. He had no idea who it was or who was calling his name in a creepy voice. But it creeped him out so much, so he got back inside the party so he can try and have fun. So yeah, he did have fun at the New Year's Eve party with his friend and the other people at the New Year's Eve party that night on New Year's Eve. So they're both dancing and having food and drinks together and having so much fun together on New Year's Eve. Okay, I'm gonna end this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed these New Year's Eve stories. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already because I upload every single week. And I'm back to my regular uploading schedule. Every single week I upload. So subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. And I'll see you guys in 2022, which is tomorrow. I can't believe tomorrow is 2022. So anyway, happy New Year's Eve and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.